Hi, hello, what's up and what's happening? This is Money Green with Lyrics and Lies, rocking with Shay on the mic.
I'm in the building.
I'm scrolling the internet and I see the beautiful Gabrielle Union holding a baby, and it says, Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade welcome their child. And everyone's like, wait a minute. She wasn't pregnant. She was just doing this and she wasn't doing that. I don't remember her being pregnant. But it turns out
Surrogate.
that she had a surrogate. Or she and Dwayne had a surrogate carry the child.
I think if you're a certain age and once you get a certain age as a woman, there's a lot of complications that can happen.
Or if you're too busy and young.
It can be that too, but we're talking about Gabrielle Union right now. You're talking about everybody in the hole.
Yeah, or rich. Or if you have a body that goes through too much to carry a woman and continue to work.
Didn't the same thing happen with Kanye and Kim? Because I think the last baby was a.
We're not talking about Kanye.
But I'm just saying. I'm just making a reference.
No, you about to change the whole mood. I'm about to get upset.
I didn't mean to change the whole mood. I was just trying to make a point that they did the same thing. Because again, sometimes it all depends. Gabrielle Union never had a baby the first time, and I'm not sure if she had any miscarriages.
She had a baby. She has an adult child.
She does?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
I did. That's what I'm here for.
And maybe again, after you get a certain age, when you get into your 40s and over, there are a lot of complications that go on when you are carrying a child. And if it was me and I was her, I would have did the same thing. I would have got a surrogate.
Well, she's acting.
And she's
ripping and running
and,
and traveling, and she's in this movie and this TV show and these interviews, and you can't do all that and carry a child.
A lot of actresses have.
Yeah, but they don't keep working.
There's a lot of actresses who have kept working and they have kids.
So
that's not true.
A lot have.
It all depends on you. It all depends on who you are and how you want to do stuff.
I didn't say you can't do it. I'm saying if you're very active, sometimes you have to sit your ass down. Now, originally you said if you're older, which may make your pregnancy high risk.
It is. That's true.
That's one reason that can make you sit your ass down.
That's correct.
And then add to that, you're on this set and that set, because when they go on these movie sets and TV show sets, they may be on there for 10 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours, and you can't do all that and put that stress on baby.
A lot of actresses have.
Yeah,
they have done 6 and 7. They have done movies, and they've been pregnant. There's been episodes when we don't even know the person is pregnant until later on because they hide it in the show.
Right, up to a certain point. But sometimes you have to sit your ass down. And in this instance, you have a woman who either probably couldn't carry, or she would have had a difficult pregnancy, or she had to sit her ass down.
She had to sit down.
So
and have several seats.
And she did that. And a lot of people were sweating the fact that if she had a surrogate, then why is she sitting there like she had the baby, like holding the baby on her chest as if she just gave birth?
Okay, well, come on. It's still her baby regardless of how it went down. I mean, what's the young lady who did Top Model? She had a surrogate as well.
Oh, Tyra?
Tyra Banks had a surrogate as well.
Yeah, but they're talking about how she was in the picture. As if she just gave birth.
How is she supposed to? Oh, have a picture where, hey, here's my surrogate who had the baby, and have her in the picture?
Well, Gabrielle didn't have a shirt on.
Okay.
But the point is, I'm trying to throw you
People always make
I'm trying to throw you.
Make a point.
I'm trying to throw you an alley-oop. But when children are born, what do you normally do with the child and the mother? They have the skin-to-skin contact.
Correct.
So that was the purpose of Miss Union taking off her shirt and having the baby placed on the chest so they could bond.
Correct.
Skin-to-skin, heartbeat to heartbeat. And then the homie Dwayne Wade was right there holding it down.
Which he's supposed to.
Right. Like a real man's supposed to do. So big ups to them. It's great that she didn't have her shirt on and the baby got to bond with his or her mother.
You got to see her with her shirt on.
I'm not into Gabrielle, she's a bomb, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even though you don't enter, what man wouldn't like to see the woman with her shirt off?
But she had a picture recently when she had almost a see-through shirt with a nice form-fitting top, and she's fit. She's a very lean woman, and Gabrielle's a bomb. So big ups to them. Congratulations. On a sadder note, when we have births, we also have deaths. So we had the passing of a legend, which was Stan Lee.
Oh, yes.
The man who is responsible for creating
Spider-Man, Hulk,
Thor, the Incredible Hulk, Fantastic Four.
The list can go on.
Luke Cage, which is Power Man and Iron Fist, X-Men.
All the X-Men.
But he gets extra props because in his books, back in the 60s, he took on the civil rights movement. And a lot of people don't realize it, but he made the mutant issue. The mutants were really black people. And a lot of people don't know that, but he put it out years later. But you had regular society, which is the white folks, and then you had them coming after black people and discriminating against them. And in his X-Men series, he began with all the quote-unquote humans bashing the mutants, and the mutants wanted rights like regular humans, and they weren't granted those.
That's true. Now I heard that the professor, it was supposed to be Martin Luther King.
And then Professor X was Martin Luther King.
And Magneto.
And Magneto
was Malcolm X,
which was originally a good guy. He got tired of being bashed.
Correct.
And he took on the ideals of Malcolm X. So it plays out in the movies perfectly, just like they did in the comic books. And you actually had three sides.
And that's one of my favorite movies.
But yeah, you had the three sides just like you do in society now. You have the racists, then you have the black people say, can we all get along? And you have the other black people saying, look, y'all bring that BS over here and I'm gonna bust one y'all in the head, or I'm gonna fire this gun. So that's how it played out. So big ups to Stan Lee. He actually recorded his scene for the next Avengers movie because he made an appearance in all of his movies.
He sure has.
Every single one, from Black Panther to Spider-Man, X-Men. He always was in the movie, so we have at least one more appearance to look forward to. So big ups to him.
He was 95.
95, yeah, he's up there.
95.
And he's up there, he was doing good.
That was a good life.
A great life. And he always fought for the downtrodden, or fought for people to have equal rights. Also, a special rest in peace to Kim Porter. That's the mother of Puffy's 3 children. And I first remember seeing her in Smooth Operator, which is Big Daddy Kane's video. And she was in there with Al B. Shore. Beautiful woman, kind spirit. Never heard anything bad about her, so peace and love to her and her family. Also, and this is just a little quickie, Wendy Williams and Future. Did you hear about that?
I heard it briefly on that, so you're going to have to bring me up to speed.
So Wendy Williams, on her screen during her TV show, had 5 women, and it was all of Future's quote-unquote baby mamas. Oh, wow. And they had all 5 of their faces, like a number 5 on the dice, one in each corner, one in the middle. Sierra's baby mother, number 4.
Wow, number 4.
And one of them is currently pregnant. So they were talking about, well, she was talking about Future was with number 3, and that's the one that Sierra was like, well, I ain't gonna end up like, oh, y'all, whatever. And then Sierra ended up being number 4, and then he went and picked up a number 5, and then he recently put down number 5 and went back to number 3. So Wendy's saying, you got another one pregnant. You know what you need to do? You need to learn how to use condoms and stop making all these babies and all this kind of stuff. So Future caught wind of, and he did his clap back, but I don't know about the clap back. Now, he had a few choice words for her, and then he ended it by saying, I think it was on Instagram, he posted, That's why I got more money than her. And it turns out that there's a slim chance that he does. Because not only does she have this, I guess, TV show money or network money, but she's been doing it for a long time. So the experts, quote unquote, claim that he has a little less than half of her worth. And he's been putting in some work musically, but he still doesn't even have half of what
Wendy
she has, according to them.
Right.
So it is interesting. If you have a lot of children, and he got there's some pretty women, and he's doing this thing, going raw and all these women, that's, number one, is dangerous. And I'd be paranoid. I'd be paranoid with one or two. He out here doing 5 in a short period of time. And who knows how many others out there that just didn't get pregnant. But there may end up being a 6. So women, a lot of women go for guys like that. He has the money. He has the popularity or whatever it is that can bait a nice, sexy IG model or whomever to come into his future and get some of what he has to offer. That's interesting, and it makes you wonder. Because my concern was always, why you fighting and harassing Sierra when you're not even going to be a father? You don't have enough time to be a father. You can't even be there. So why even bother Sierra when she's a good girl? Let her go ahead and do her thing. She's going to take care of your son. And like I say, he's out here making another one.
Yes, she did.
And that's cool, because a lot of brothers think that all I got to do is put the money up and the child is good. But the child needs a father, preferably in the house, in my opinion. Nice woman have both parents in the house. But nevertheless, I think maybe he just shot back or clapped back just to say something, be it his ego or to keep his name out there. But big ups to him. He seems to be happy. He's making good music. I think he came out with a couple of songs recently. So
I guess, but I think these rappers think that they're above catching something out here. Like you just mentioned that you've got 5 or 6 kids out here, and you're not thinking about these women.
He may have something. He may have something.
Yeah, but no, just because you're with a celebrity does not mean he's safe. And just because you see a beautiful woman doesn't mean she's safe. It's a good idea when you're out here, you need to get your partners checked out to make sure that, they ain't got anything. But I think sometimes these celebrities feel that they're above that, above reproach. I think they feel that way.
Reproach, I like that. Or they're just gamblers. But there's some things you can catch with condom. You can have a condom on and still catch something. So
yeah. But at least you need to take a trip to get yourself checked out. And I need to see some papers. And I ain't talking about divorce papers.
I heard
talking
that.
About papers.
I heard that. And last but not least, we have this sexy little thing out of the city of Philadelphia. My homegirl Billy from Philadelphia. And I wonder if she can get down like this. Miss Jillscottty. Working that microphone. Miss Jilly from Philly. Jill Scott. There's been a major buzz, and our girl broke the internet. And she didn't break the internet with music. She didn't break the internet with a fancy dress or something that exposed parts of her body. Or she didn't do something bad and get locked up. She was on stage expressing herself, and the music got good and the vibes got even better. She began to simulate her oral sex skills on the microphone. But that music is appropriate. Because it was major. Did it make you horny, baby?
No. I don't even know what to say. after that. I really don't know what to say. But that, I guess that helped her performance that she had that night. Or I guess I'm trying to understand what made her do that. What song did she sing before she did that? Or she just came up on the stage and said, this is what I want to emulate to y'all, or to the men out here, and how I'm going to make them feel if I have a man. This is what I'm going to do to him. So I kind of need a little more information to why she got to that point.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
You don't.
Yes. Why was that done?
She was feeling herself. Now, I recall Michael Jackson. I think this was in the This Is It performance, which was his preparation for his final concert tour. And at one point, he just put his hand on himself and he just kept gyrating. And he wasn't singing, he was he kept that hand there and he would just gyrate and he would not remove it. I guess sometimes you just get in a certain zone, and her lyrics, and she had some provocative lyrics.
Okay, that's why I wanted to understand.
On her slow jams.
Okay, that's what I was trying to understand. What made her go there?
Well, the song didn't say, I'm going to put my mouth here and grab you by your balls. But even the song, whatever, because I can't recall the name of this song. But remember, she was saying, how about some chicken wings? Could you get that? Whatever. But that was a sexy song. I could see her doing it to that after he done ate the chicken wings. Or maybe that's why he got the appetite for the chicken wings. But the point is, she got there and she did it. Now, what does a woman like you think about it?
No, because I'm not that kind of woman who would do something like that.
Yeah. The grapevine says you're a really good girl.
And that's, I don't know. I guess because she's an artist in her craft.
Hold on. A good girl.
I just wouldn't do that.
Hold on. That's sort of built like Jill Scott. That it's been alleged that you could sing a little bit.
Anyway, I don't think.
And there is a little bar down the street that has a lot of guys there that wouldn't mind seeing you enjoy a microphone. So, how do you feel? Because you're a fan of Jill Scott.
I am. I am a fan.
How does that video make you feel?
I guess I'm a little stunned a little bit. But I know Jill. Jill is a very essential woman.
That's right.
That's how she rolls. I guess I never thought she would do that on stage.
But she really didn't do it on stage.
I mean, well, I'm talking about in the act of showing what she would do.
But that's how you can get away with it.
Well, yeah.
Because people can always say, ew, that's nasty. How can you do that? And other people say, it was a microphone in the song. It wasn't a real thing. But she was simulating. She said, yeah, but it was air. And she had her hand on the microphone and she was acting like, so it's like she has an out.
I guess the song moved her enough to show y'all how that song made her feel.
And it broke the internet.
I bet it did.
Everybody's been talking about it. That video has been shared a few million times.
I bet it has.
And I'm sure some brothers have watched it over and over again and imagine it was their microphone that she was holding. Now, my homegirl Kelly made a post saying, all y'all talking all that trash, talking about something y'all want to get done like Jill Scott with the two-hand treatment, but y'all don't have enough of two hands. So that's what's up, Kels. And then other people were putting up little miniature microphones, saying this is what y'all working with. Take that to Jill Scott. And then the other lot of women was saying, why is this video coming down my timeline? Y'all impressed about that? Is nothing but a microphone and she's just acting. You don't know what the real skills are. It actually is a big deal to some people because it's not just any woman that's doing it. It's someone that they look up to and admire or have a thing for. Their personal crush is doing this act. So Jill Scott did her thing with the microphone. So ladies, just imagine if it was Idris Elba, Drake or Michael B. Jordan cutting a peach in half, taking a pit out, and then simulating performing cunnilingus on a woman with that juicy peach. Some of y'all, may say, oh yeah, whatever. But others be like, y'all getting that visual. So don't be so quick to put down those brothers who are going crazy over it. But the great thing is, Jill Scott, her name is up there. I guess it's trending right now. It's trending above Nicki Minaj and Beyonce. It's probably neck and neck with Cardi B. And I say that because Cardi B came out with a line of clothes this week. So she's up there with that in the news and everything. So big ups to Jill.
Go ahead, Jill.
Even Questlove said, oh, y'all don't know Jill Scott? Oh, well, I guess y'all didn't know her as good as y'all thought. Or y'all been paying attention all these years or something. So she's been knowing a lot of little things before.
She does do little things. If you follow her, Jill, she does do more stuff on her shows live.
Okay.
Live shows. She does do things because she likes to switch it up. She is not always to the letter of her album.
Right.
So that's true. I have to agree with Questlove on that. That is actually true. But yeah,
I enjoyed it because it's entertainment. So if you go to a show to watch somebody, now Jill's not at the top of my list, and when it comes to the thick, sexy singers, I'm not even gonna say when it comes to that, but one of my favorite singers is Jasmine Sullivan. So I couldn't really get into this video because I don't want Jasmine to get jealous and put me in my place.
She might bust the windows out your car.
She wouldn't do that to me because I only watched the video once. So Jasmine, if you're listening, baby, it's all good. When I see you, hey, just act like, well, we can talk about the video, but I'm not tripping off that video. I know how, that connection that you and I have. But I will say this, because I've never seen Jill in concert, but I seen Jasmine Sullivan in concert. Hey, baby, with that blue dress on. I see you, girl. But I do have Jill Scott's new pictures when that cloud leaked. Somebody went to that Apple cloud and took them pictures. I got them Jill Scott. Oh my goodness. Ow, she's a brick.
Okay now.
Ow. Yeah, Jill's a healthy mama. I ain't lying. I always loved Jill Scott. So I think that's about it for right now. We'll leave it on that note. Jill Scott and the microphone and Lyrics and Lies with Sharon the Mic and Money Green talking on these microphones. And I will keep everybody posted when Sharon the Mic decides to go to the club I was talking about and get on that microphone. And we'll see if she can at least imitate what Jill did. So y'all stay tuned for that.
We out.